Hello, hello. Welcome back to some more Mass Effect. Man, I forgot to mute that. Look at me. Look how professional I am. Yay. Oh, that's better. Okay. So this is part 2 of the Space Adventure stream, meaning it's just nothing but side quests at this point. Already got loyalty missions done, all the side missions, or all the main missions done, except for the Reaper IFF. And where did I leave off? Oh, the Titan Nebula. All right. Oh, and might as well mention this now. Oh, hello. Man, have you gone to bed yet, or are you still awake from streaming? If so, when do you sleep? Teach me your ways of not having to sleep. Well, good. Because I tried to stream on no sleep once, and I'm kind of goofy when I don't get any sleep. I guess they could be kind of entertaining, but I don't know, this feels weird. Oh, mouse cursor out of the way. Okay. Yeah, when Outer Worlds came out, I streamed a lot in like a 2-day period. Hey, Julie. Ooh, I can. I'm gonna have to. Well, actually, I guess I don't. I added some commands to chat. Very simple commands, but I figured why not. I added the old alert command. You know, if you're supporting the stream by just viewing, you know, just drop the alert. That'll let me know that you're, you know, you're here. You're supporting me. Oh yeah, kids will do that. Well, I was gonna say luckily. I don't have any, so. Whether that's good or bad. Huh? I also added it's squad the word squad and a 2 after it for Mass Effect 2. It will spit out a random team name, and I I have the list of teams on paper here, and whatever team name comes out, that'll be the 2 people I use for that mission. Actually, as I say that, I need to tab this out for a second. I need to fix this. I don't think, because I was testing it. No, well, that's not going to help. Well, then. Let me see if I can fix this quickly. Oh, this is also professional.
Steve-O from Jackass.
I had a YouTube video playing. Okay. I need to fix the Nightbot thing. I think I set Nightbot to... I think it was default to moderator only. But I need to change that to everybody. Let me see here. Squad 2. Oh, no, it is everyone. Never mind. That works. Okay, well. It'd be really nice if I didn't have to play games in full screen, but I do, just because of the way my stuff is set up. There it goes. Oh, we got Team Lion King. Let me find a mission so we can see who that is. That was actually made by someone in chat. We were talking about Disney for some reason. We couldn't think of a name for their team. And we were talking about Disney, and all of a sudden it kind of clicked. We were like, that could work. I will admit we got a little lazy with the Disney names. There's only 2, but they were back to back. But as soon as I get a mission, I remember who it is. I don't have to look at the paper. Ploitari. But yeah, when I stream games like this, I like to compartmentalize them. I'll do story missions. I mean, I had like 3. I think I only had 2 streams actually, where I did all the loyalty missions. And now I'm having like 5 streams of just side quests and exploring. And then I'll do like 2 or 3 streams of DLC. And then the in-game stuff. Igella. Oh, time for me to read. Well, hold on, gotta get in the zone to be able to read. All right. Only known from scan data picked up by space probes, Igella is currently classified as a dwarf planet. A warm, barren rock, its thin atmosphere is composed of carbon dioxide and oxygen. Significant alumina deposits in its crust make its density and gravity very low indeed. Nope, it's got nothing.
Anomaly detected.
Ooh, anomaly detected. Xanathu. Believed to be a post-garden world, Xanathu has large deposits of calcium carbonate in its sedimentary rocks, indicating it may have once had plate tectonics and even plant life. Oh, thank you. Yay. Its swirling clouds of dust and snow may have occurred more recently and blocked the sun, creating a mass extinction event. Oh. Its surface gravity is comfortable and its temperature tolerable by most sapient species. Good place to land. I will land there once I am done looking at everything. One of my favorite things about Mass Effect is the lore in everything. Like the weapons in one, the planets. Sinalis. Oh, look at that planet. Nice purple and orange. Space probes indicate that Sinalis is nowhere near as hospitable as its neighbor Xanathu. Sinalis' hydrogen-argon atmosphere is thought to be anathema to life. Weird way to put it. I feel like they just kind of throw in words like that just randomly. But the presence of borax on the surface spawned by a boron-heavy core indicates the planet may once have had water. Alright. One more planet, and there it is. Thegan. Thegan rounds out the trio of planets only scouted by space probes in this backwater solar system. A frozen ball with significant amounts of tin in its crust, Thegan has a fractional atmosphere with trace amounts of carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide. Strange radiation emissions have been charted coming off of Thegan, but it is unknown if these are from radioactive elements or merely a star's radiation reflected by a high albedo surface. Neither have I. When I started screaming Mass Effect, I decided to just read. Now, to be fair, in Mass Effect 1, I read like a lot of the codex. Not doing it this time, but I still read about the planets. You find some cool stuff, like little hints to the Reapers, mass extinction events. My Shepard being the guy from Ancient Aliens. Everything is the Reapers, no matter what.
User unregistered or record damaged. Nature of incident is not recorded. Assistance is requested. General.
All right, general distress. All right, Team Lion King.
Scans have found something.
It is time. Alliance sources request that all ships keep watch for signs of them. Oh, wait a minute. I think this mission is the one-person mission where you're on the ship that's falling apart. Well, I guess we'll have to wait for Team. I almost said Food Line again. And yeah, I added the lurk. It's just exclamation point lurk. Again, just lets me know that you're whether you're watching or just like have it up, whatever. Just lets me know that you're giving me a view. You're supporting me. Yay. Let's see. Surface scans indicate the presence of a large shipwreck. Signature bears similarities to that of the Alliance merchant freighter MSV Estevanico. Sure. Structural integrity is crucial. Life support is damaged but capable of sustaining a skeleton crew. Recommend extreme caution. Oh no. And we already have the first team picked. We have Team Lion King. Yeah, I was up late last night. I couldn't sleep, so I added some commands, and I made like 8 new teams from ME2 people too. So hopefully those pop up. Oh, I don't have a team with me.
It is likely that searching the wreckage would provide information about the Estevanico's final hours. Warning.
Nope.
Disturbing the wreck could cause it to become unbalanced and fall over the cliff's edge.
Woohoo! Oh, okay. Oh, and in typical me fashion, I try to make a new armor setup for every new stream, and always, I forget to do it first. So the previous one gets used one more time. This is my creamsicle Shepard. Oh, and I added 3 channel point things. They're specific only to Mass Effect, literally. Like it can only be used in Mass Effect games. I kind of like that idea though. I need to think of a few generic channel point ideas. That'll be fun. And then I need to think of like 2 or 3 specific ones for the game I'm playing. So far I have no generic ones. I also might lower the points required. I think I just let it set it like by itself, and I think it was a little high. I'll fix it. There was one I wanted to do, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. It was going to be play a game like this, like a shooter, with the Steam controller for like 10 minutes. Except the Steam controller doesn't work for most games. So, I mean, this game required a mod to be able to use a controller. I doubt the Steam controller is going to work. Where am I going? Where am I going? Once again, I am lost. Convenient. Good job, Shepard. There we go. That's what I wanted. I remember this being one of the first missions I did the first time through this game. It's interesting. I mean, it's literally, it's no... Well, I was going to say no shooting. I did just shoot something. But the idea of just like being on a ship that's like teetering over the edge of a cliff. Can't move or else it'll fall. Well, it was the closest one I could find. The other orange was not... I think this was the closest one I had. It's a nasty creamsicle. It's the kind of thing that you find at like a Dollar Tree type place, like random food and brands you've never heard of before. It's one of those. Kind of like those Pop-Tarts we found that one time. Ugh. Come on, Shepard. Yeah, you can't control the lights in this either, which is annoying. In 3 you can. At least in the multiplayer you can. Come on, Shepard. You can do it. Up. Up, up. Up. Up it up. Nope. Up, up. Nope. Alright. Am I just going to glitch it? Am I going to glitch up here? Come on, Shepard. You can do it. I believe in you. There you go. That might be one of the weird things that comes with using a controller mod. One of the bonuses. You know that upgrade that lets you scan planets faster? You don't need it for this. Because of the controller mod being installed, I can already move it faster than even with the upgrade, I think. So, yay, free upgrade. Man, those things were nasty. Kind of like the time I got a burger at a gas station, and it made me sick for the whole day. You know, it's stuff like that. You go to some random place you never heard of. It's like it doesn't exist anywhere but there, and they have off-brand versions of food that you've never heard of. It didn't make us sick, at least. It just didn't taste good. Oh, I was gonna say, is this the one? It's this one down here. That's the one that falls down. Nope, can't have Pop-Tarts anymore. I can't have anything fun anymore, apparently. And I'm down. Ooh, iridium. Oh, when I get back to the ship, I'm going to design my new armor for the stream, and then we're going to finally go on a mission so we can see Team Lion King that got picked first. Alright. You know, I was going to say pick me up Joker. I wonder who their pilot is for the shuttle. I never really thought of that. Cortez is the pilot in 3. I wonder who flies this thing. Just some no-name, I guess. Data retrieved. Escaped mission site. No? Oh no, I don't have any fish, so I don't have to feed them now. Yay. The fish have died 3 times. I'm not getting them again. Especially when I'm doing short missions. I keep forgetting. Alright, we're going to the Faryar system. Secure smuggled cargo. That definitely sounds like a team mission there. Alright. Planet time. Quorum. A scorchingly hot planet close to its parent star, Quorum was bombarded by comets and asteroids during its earliest geological periods. As the solar system stabilized, these occurrences leveled off until the planet became geologically inactive. Its nitrogen and helium atmosphere is extremely thick, due to heavy metals making the planet's core very dense. Unfortunately, these metals are deep below the crust, making mining impractical. No. Hey, the fish had a good life while they were alive. How many fish get to be on Shepard's ship, seeing the galaxy? From a fish tank. Cerberus hotspot detected. The planet Daratar in the Firar system is a suspected Eclipse smuggling site. Cerberus is interested in obtaining the materials kept at the site. Operatives will be paid handsomely for any intact crates retrieved by the site. Be aware that Eclipse would rather see the cargo destroyed than lose it to rival organization. Payment will be made once the acquisition of undamaged crates is verified. I can read. Nephros, restless sleep, is a relatively small hydrogen-nitrogen gas giant. Its atmosphere is home to spectacular winds of up to 350 kilometers per hour and electrical storms up to 700 times the power of those on Earth, which indicate that its hydrogen clouds contain moderate amounts of water vapor. Ooh, there's a lot of planets in this system. Okay. Tunfagel. That's a weird one. First charted by the Solarians, Tunfagel, or Hard Heart, is noted for its platinum and uranium deposits, making robo mining a lucrative activity. While the surface temperature is well within the range of comfortable EVA excursion, the extremely dense planet's generates a dangerous gravitational pull 5 times that of Earth. Ooh, heavy. Solarian miners exploiting the planet, derisively nicknamed planets such as these Elcor tourist traps. Oh. I mean, well, I guess that isn't really a negative stereotype. I mean, Elcor are strong. They can take the gravity. I wish we had an Elcor. I always wanted an Elcor teammate. You know, you see Batarians and Bolus in Mass Effect 3 multiplayer, but come on, I want to see an Elcor fight. With his VI-controlled turret on his back. Allingen, meaning, ooh, deceptive, was so named by Solarian scouts because of their probes landed on the planet, their instruments started going awry. This turned out to be due to the high concentration of magnetically active percolase, or magnesia, in the core and crust of the planet. This interferes with scans and broadcasts, which was given rise to countless space stories of pirates lying in wait in the planet's magnetosphere, or crashed ships with untold fortunes landing on the surface. In reality, any pirates would have a hard time locating prey amongst the interference, and would live lives cut off from the rest of the galaxy, as the magnetosphere kills extraplanetary communication. Well, hey, want to go on a vacation and get away from everyone? Not bad. Allingen's other natural features are a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide, spectacular dry ice formations, xenon gas, which can be skimmed from the upper atmosphere and used in ion thrusters. There's another thing. I would love the dialogue of an Elcor on my team. Ooh. Antiqua, or fuse metal, is so named because of its spectacular craters. A planet high in various grades of iron oxide, the planet is regularly pummeled by loose asteroids in the nearby belt between it and Winram. The iron melted and fused by the incoming meteors make for spectacular landscape shots that look alien no matter what part of the galaxy you may be from. However, due to frequent meteor impacts, exploration is considered highly dangerous, even to those with advanced kinetic barriers. I mean, a Mako would probably suffice. I miss the Mako now. I really do. Winram, or White Knight, takes its name from a Solarian story in the Romantic period of a knight who refused all temptation to riches, carnality, and even flavored food, right, until justice was served to the poor and oppressed. The planet is so named because of its white, highly reflective surface, composed mainly of titanium dioxide and ice, and no atmosphere to speak of on its to dim its albedo. I should really not start the streams reading. That's just a bad idea. Okay. But here we go. And it was team line. Okay, got it. This one takes some explanation. Some of these teams are pretty obvious what the name means. This one's a little weird. Talion Thane. I would not blame you if you can't think of any reason why this team is named Lion King. Once again, it came from just talking about Disney in chat. I remember this one. It's timed in a way. They start destroying the crates, and the more you get, the more money you get. The reason they're named this is because I don't know how we got on the topic of Disney, but it was going to be Team Disney at first. Because we were talking about thinking Disney, like, a lot of characters lose their parents. I forget how we got on that topic. But, point is, basically, Thane is like Mufasa. You know, he dies, and then Tally lost her father. So it's the idea of, like, he's the dying father, and she's, like, the remaining kid. And then, of course, we got on the subject of listening to Tally sing I Can't Wait to Be Queen. The idea of Grunt and Garrus singing Hakuna Matata with Tally. And my team is dead. Good job, Lion King. Good job. Didn't say the teams were good. Oh, well. It never happened. They never died. All right. First death of the stream. I do not have a command set up for oofs, basically. I do have a dead command, but it doesn't do anything. It doesn't have a counter or anything. All right. You know what? I think this team is going to need some commanding.
Right.
Understood.
And also, Thane, you better be using your sniper rifle. You are using your sniper rifle. Thank you. And I am not using Overload. I am an engineer for the first time through the game. I'm also playing on the second hardest difficulty. That's why I've been dying a decent amount every stream. Oh no, Tally. Simba. Alright. I should probably get her up. Yeah. Tally, you go up there. But I used, instead of using Overload, I got Energy Drain to keep me alive. So that's what I'm using instead of Overload. Thought about getting armor-piercing rounds. But, you know, this will keep me alive better. I also like this team because I have 2 drones that'll just distract them over and over again. I don't think that's going to work on the robot thing. Nice. Good. I like the effort though. I'm losing all the crates. Come on. Man, my drone... Tally's drone seems to live forever while mine dies in like 1 hit. Tally's better. Confirmed.
Combat drone ready.
Well, you already know she's a better engineer. She can equip a shotgun. I can't. Okay. Playing Ring Around the Mako. Come back to me, drone. There we go. Oh yeah, I forgot. My drone is named Blitzball. Tally's already had a name. I figured I had to give mine one. And I did play quite a bit of Blitzball in Final Fantasy X in my streams. Eight of the 20 crates were saved. Not great. That's okay. But I've said in the past, I like how, like, again, Mass Effect 1 has like the land on the planet, drive around the planet, look around, do all that stuff, and then do the mission.
Received a new message at your private terminal.
This game is more specific. You land where you're supposed to land and you do the mission. I like both though. I like some days I'd rather have the Mass Effect 1 style where I land and look around. Sometimes I'd rather have the more guided missions in Mass Effect 2. An amazing find. From Dr. Ricard Talos, curator at the Alliance Museum of Galactic Exploration. Yevver, thanks for recovering the data from the MSV Estevanico. I think I got that right. The data shows that the ship was attacked and overrun by Bloodpack mercenaries and Vorcha soldiers. According to the data recovered, this was the first Alliance crew to encounter the Vorcha. How frightening they must have been. We are sending salvage crews now to recover what they can for the museum. Thank you again for your dedication. Nice work on Daratar. Nice work. We knew Eclipse was hiding valuable cargo on Daratar, but we couldn't land without fear of their mercs destroying the crates. We wired the credits into your account. Hooray. Now I'm going to go change armor. Kind of running out of colors. I've already done this like 6 or 7 times. What else do I have? I mean, I could always go with one of these. I haven't used one of the set. Oh, you know what? Let's do that. I haven't used these yet. I could be Cerberus Man. Scary collector guy. It's the Warden. Tron looking outfit. And, well, red. You know, I've been in a Dragon Age mood lately. What does this thing even do? I don't even remember what it does. Increased power damage, 15%. Oh, that's actually pretty good. All right. That was easy enough. Hamster. Yay. Do I have all the ships? I think I actually have all the ships. I'm a collector. And the cool thing is I don't have to talk to anybody. I did so much talking to my teammates in the loyalty streams and afterwards. I don't think there's any dialogue left.
No messages for you, Commander.
Thank you. Feed my fish. Well, I don't have any fish, but something stupid. You have to seduce Kelly to get her to feed your fish. I will be buying the automatic the automatic fish feeder in 3, even though it's pretty expensive. Priorities. Reaper invasion. Feed my fish. Alright. Where am I going? I think everything on this side of the galaxy is pretty good. Oop. Sigurd's Cradle. Disable false signal at 0%. Alright, well, here we go. Alright, if anyone's still in chat right now who's active, if you want to do the old the Squad 2 thing, it'll give me a team to use. Random team, anyway. While I read some planets. Wallace. This looks like a sun. An unusually small Pegasid or hot... Oh, that's what that means. It's a hot Jupiter. Wallace was originally an extrasolar planet that entered this system and was captured by the gravity well of the G-class star Skepsis. Tidally locked, Wallace's hot side reaches temperatures over 2,500 degrees Celsius. While not large enough, proportionate to the star to cause eclipses visible from Watson, it is easily seen at dawn or dusk as one of the brightest objects in the sun or sky. Wow, I am bad at reading today. What is wrong with me? Darwin, a mid-sized planet. Darwin is ironically named, being one of the worst places for life in the galaxy. Its atmosphere is punishing, its temperature boiling, its chemical makeup toxic. Carbon monoxide and methane wrap the planet in an unyielding haze, and scans of its surface show only silicates and molten tin. Its daily thermal fluctuations lead to hurricane-level vortices, two at each pole, forming eyes that can be seen from orbit. Despite all this, Darwin is still used by spacers as a drive core discharge point. Hydrogen pierces the clouds in the upper atmosphere, making for a relatively benign approach. Watson. Wait a minute. Oh, it's Wallace. I was like, wait a minute. 2 W names. Watson is known in human media for 2 things: its spectacular tides brought on by a large moon, and the bureaucratic snafu over which Earth nations got to settle there first. Watson is a garden world first discovered in 2165 CE with credit claimed by the Chinese People's Federation, the United North America States, and the European Union. The Systems Alliance brokered the infamous Reykjavik Compromise, allowing limited colonization from each coalition in cities composed of populations from each nation. Well, that's fine, they're sharing it. Watson itself trends colder than Earth, with a temperate zone measuring about 30 degrees latitude in either direction from the equator. Its life does not easily map to Earth's evolutionary eras. Some islands have species that resemble terrestrial Husbando planet. Got mammals, others are overrun by arthropods. Ugh. It is estimated that at least 2 more generations of xenozoologists will be needed to properly classify all the species of the planet. Oh. Well, hey, it's livable at least. There's no planets named after me in Mass Effect, as far as I know. Planet Crick. Known for its spectacular geysers that can be seen from orbit, Crick is a rock planet with expansive frozen oceans. Though it is within the temperature and pressure range for human habitation, its thick atmosphere is largely carbon dioxide and monoxide, making breath well, hey. It'd be weird to have a planet named Wes. Environmental suits mandatory, so you need breathing gear. Except for maybe Krogan. The most abundant resources for exploration are the potassium salts found in its seabeds, which fetch good prices on terraforming worlds. Well, yay. Oh, this music's so relaxing. Pauling. A hydrogen-methane gas giant, Pauling's gravitational field is believed to have cleared most of what would otherwise have been a sizable asteroid belt. The 2163 mission of the space probe Ultimate gave the inhabitants of Watson reams of data enforcing this theory, giving the colonists an accurate count of its moons, 66, moon-like ring objects, and more than 200 impact craters on the surface of its metallic core. Ultimate has been since retrieved for reuse on subsequent missions within the solar system. And then planet Chemowitz. Named for the 21st century pioneer of groundwater remediation techniques, Chemowitz is an impressive layer of ice over a stony metallic core. Despite its size, it has only one moon, Noah, which shares its carbonaceous composition, leading astronomers to believe it formed following a giant impact. That would make sense. Iridium deposits have attracted miners to the planet, who must work through robots and telepresence because of the planet's strong gravity. Well, get some elk ores. You find a planet that has super gravity, give it to the elk ore. You find a planet that's made of ammonia, give it to the Volus. I'm missing something. What am I missing? The last ring is the Mass Effect relay. That one's Chemowitz. That one's Pauling. That one's Crick. Watson, Darwin. What am I missing? I am a terrible space explorer. Well, if there's something here, maybe it hasn't unlocked yet. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Oh, there it is. It's a moon. Yep, that's why. It's a moon.
Detected.
Hey, it's Franklin. A large moon, Franklin retains a trace atmosphere of carbon dioxide, but its desolate surface holds no sign of water or life. In order to defend Watson from the pirates of the Terminus systems, Franklin is home to 2 Alliance spaceports and naval base capable of fielding 6 fighter squadrons each and a classified number of interplanetary ballistic missiles. Mass Effect, ooh, name drop. Mass Effect fields keep the gravity in its installations at a comfortable level for long-term living. And I can land here. Oh, it's this mission, the launch missiles. I remember this one.
Scans have found something.
Scans detect an Alliance colony defended by a Javelin Mark II missile base. A distress signal indicates that the base is compromised by Batarians, of course, it's always Batarians, who have launched 2 missiles at the Alliance colony. Total destruction of colony is imminent. 0 probability of survivors if missile strikes. Find the control panel in the Javelin Mark II missile base. Time of impact calculated. Landing party will have 5 minutes to deactivate the missile after shuttle touchdown. Oh boy. You know, I keep saying that Krogan are like the Krogan are like the Klingons in Star Trek, but it's like in the old series how the Klingons were the enemy or Romulans were. It's kind of like that. Anytime you run into an enemy in this game, most of the time it's Batarians. Oh, slavers? They're Batarians. Terrorists? Batarians. Okay. What's the next team? Anyone want to do the command, or shall I do it? From my phone, so I don't have to minimize the game. Let's see here. 2. Oh. You know, I was thinking of changing it to Team 2 because it's easier to remember. It's Squad 2. I might change it to Team 2 though. I was legitimately gonna make it Team 2, but I forgot to hey hello. We're just about to generate a new team to use, sort of. Oceans 2, that would be Kasumi and Miranda, I believe. Oh, you're just in time to see your favorite character, Miranda. Crikey. Oceans 2 was chat. I could not think of a name that linked Kasumi and Miranda, but Miranda's kind of like a spy, and Kasumi is like a sneaky person, like a theft, person, so Oceans 2. Oceans 11.
Some serious fighting here.
I am timed. I should probably move. Okay. Why do you like Miranda so much? Please tell me. Okay. What do you mean? I remember you saying in your stream how much you liked her. Oh, come on. I did not mean to do that. Okay. Door. See, if I talk it out, it works. Top, candy. So we got top and candy. Candy, and circle. There we go. It's always Batarians. Gotta just kill more Batarians.
They've seen us.
Shepard. I feel like Shepard is like competing with the Reapers on Batarian kills. He's definitely in second place. But that's part of her personality. The camera angle. Downside to this team, I have no bullets. I have no special ammo. Alright, how about you do that?
Going silent.
Yeah. Ow.
Enemy down.
Yeah, I guess unlike Jacob, Miranda does have a personality, even if you don't like it. She does. Jacob is just like lack of personality. That's why he's on Team Udina with James. I know they're not in the same game, but hey, I can hope. Or Team Conrad. Yeah, Team Udina is a bit harsh. How about Team Conrad?
They're through my shield.
Just me and you, Batarian Commander.
Deploying tech overload.
Good overload, Miranda. Thanks. I told you to get in there. What?
Now you see me.
There she goes. For being a DLC character, I like Kasumi. Generally, DLC characters, like, I feel like in some games like this don't have the same personality, like as much of one, because they're kind of like one-dimensional. I like Kasumi. Good time to steal money. Alright. Although someone made a good point in chat one day, Kasumi is kind of a creeper in Mass Effect 3, how she's constantly cloaked and is spying on Jacob. Not Jacob, yeah, Jacob. When he's on the during the Citadel thing. Wait, is it the Citadel thing? I don't remember now.
There is only one remaining kill switch code. Therefore, only one missile can be stopped.
Uh-oh.
Use the kill switch code to save your selected target.
Oh no. Do I save the spaceport or the city? Missile 1 target. Spaceport Industrial District. Apply kill switch to protect Alliance interests and tactical viability, albeit at the cost of hundreds of lives in the city. Oh boy. Residential. Apply kill switch here to save the city and hundreds of lives. With its industrial area destroyed, however, this colony will no longer be viable and have to be relocated. Well, if I do this, I save Alliance interest, but all the people are dead. If I do this, the people are alive to go somewhere else. So, I think this is my option. Yeah, this can be rebuilt.
That did it.
Bye, base. Take that, Miranda. Prevented Batarian radicals from destroying colony on Franklin. Colony saved infrastructure. Saved colony's infrastructure. Colony remains viable. Wait a minute. What? What? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Which one did I do? It literally said apply kill switch here to save the colony, and I did. And now it's sounding like I didn't. But I did. It said I saved him from destroying it. Okay, I think he's saying that they left and it's viable for repopulation later. Okay, I kind of get it. Okay. It didn't sound quite right. It sounded like I made the wrong choice. Right, oops. The directions weren't clear. Do I have any mail? Oh. Oh. Well, I don't know which one I did then. It literally said, do this option to save the colony's population, and I did, and it made it sound like I did the opposite. Who knows? I did something. Shepard's the hero. He did something. Decorous. Oh, that reminds me of that Simpsons thing. Only who can prevent forest fires? You have selected you, which was referring to me. The correct answer is you. Stuff like that. Oh. Elena, or Cloaked, is a methane-clouded hothouse planet. Its lack of a metal-rich core and significant magnetosphere allow for an easy scan, which reveals mining equipment on its surface. It can be deduced that this mining occurred within the last 5 years. Any longer, and the machines would have been worn down to nothing but the excessive heat and dust storms of hot iron oxide. Anything here? Anything here? Nope. Oh yeah, and to anyone who wasn't here yesterday, I have that emo wall thing. Emo wall? Yeah, the emo wall. I have that emote wall activated on the entire screen, so if you throw in some emotes every now and then, you'll see them flying around space. We had fun with flying space llamas yesterday. Sanctum.
I have detected an anomaly.
Sanctum is proof of the old spacer adage, just because it's called a garden world doesn't mean it's a picnic. Freezing ice storms. Oh, there it is. Freezing ice storms cover the poles and temperate zones, leaving a narrow strip of habitable land at the equator. Dry but windy, this area is home to Sanctum's minimal terrestrial plant life. The planet has yet to develop land-based animals, though invertebrates grow quite large in its pegalic seas. I don't know what that means. Mining, referred to as ice cracking, that anywhere but the equator is a common employment on Sanctum. The planet is rich in platinum and palladium deposits, as well as boron, which is locally used in semiconductor doping. Travel advisory. Carbon dioxide levels on Sanctum can reach 5,000 parts per million during thermal inversions. Travelers should carry a breath mask at all times and consult the Sanctum's World Weather Service for warnings. Travel advisory. Piracy is at a 14th year global high on Sanctum. Visitors should take appropriate security precautions. So there are 2 advisory warnings here. Good place to go. Oh, and M, if you would like. If you want to see if you can catch the Normandy with a gun, with the gun llama, go right ahead. Let's see if I can escape it. You know, I really see, the thing is, unlike yours, I think, with mine, if you spam the same emote like 20 times, it only puts 1 on the screen. There's a setting to turn that off, though. So I might do that, just so we can have like 20 gun llamas flying through the sky. You know what? You know what? I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to do it right now. Live on stream. I'm going to go into my settings and change it real quick. Because I want to see... Wait, what the... That's weird. Anyway, because I want to see 20 gun llamas flying through the air. All widgets. Emote wall. Combo required. Oh, here it is. Got it. Okay. Should be good now. Now you can spam the same emote like 20 times in one thing, message, and just hit it, and we'll see them everywhere. And let's move the mouse cursor. There we go. Okay. Disable false signal.
Anomaly detected.
Check all those tunnels for runners and report back to Captain Nerum when you're done. Check all those tunnels for runners and report back to Captain...
Probe launched.
That sounded a little like Shepard.
Scans have found something.
Oh, what the... Wait, what? Oh, yeah. I completely forgot about that. I turned off the emote spam for only VIPs. Oh, now I feel bad. Hold on. Let me alt tab again. I can fix this quickly. I can fix it quickly. It was an easier option to literally just change it for that. I mean, I've been meaning to change it. Just chatting time. Spam protection. Here we go. Excess symbols. Links. Access emotes. Here we go. Disable. There we go. Okay, that should do it. Oh yeah, it was Team Oceans 2. Oh wait, I just did that. Now I need a new team. I like the missions are the everyone's a Paragon Renegade. The missions are so quick to form in this game, like back to back to back. I forgot I already need a new team. All right, who wants to generate the team? Yeah, if you do squad 2, it's random. It generates one of 24 team names that I put in last night. Daddy issues. That is Miranda and Jacob. I did squad because I don't know, I like the term squad more than team for this, I guess. And I did 2 because it's Mass Effect 2. I'm going to do one for Mass Effect 3 as well, so it'll differentiate them. Although 3, there's a lot less options because you only have like a... Well, I guess I'm using Contract Killer next. You might be able to guess who those are. What two people sound like they'd be on Team Contract Killers? Disable false distress signal. Let's go.
It's an ambush.
And I do have one of the channel things I added for Mass Effect is you can make your own. You can tell me specifically what two characters to bring, and if they're not a team yet, you get to name them.
Take the field. Taking fire.
See, this could have been Team Cerberus, but that was a little too easy, you know. I took Tally off Team Daddy Issues because her dad was a decent guy. He just made a mistake.
Me, Shepard.
Well, let's hope it doesn't. Okay, fine. I will use my judgment. I said and the thing says within reason. Don't generate a name that's like super racist or something. I'm not gonna use that.
There we go.
But hey, I have faith in people in chat making names for teams. You know, it's fine. They're probably better than I am at it. Oh, cool, Miranda. Thanks.
Going up a barrier.
Man, the Locust is a really good, Sure. Why not? No, I should put, like, approval required. Shepard has to approve the name.
A shuttle just landed outside the southern entrance. Get out there and take them out now.
I don't remember what this mission is about.
Due to concerns over employee safety, the Brunfeld mining facility has been closed until further notice.
This should take the heat off.
Alright, Jacob, you know what I want to hear. Hold on. Nope, everyone has shields. Never mind. Wait. Oh.
This will put them down.
I'm going in. Get over here.
Gravity's one mean mother. Yeah, I have a feeling that stuff's going to unlock. Like that one system that had 85%. I couldn't figure out what I was missing. Probably something like that. Oh no, it was a moon. That was a moon. Never mind. But that could happen. Once again, I have really bad short-term memory. Maybe not the greatest thing to have to someone to save the galaxy. Have we beat the Reapers yet? I don't remember. I'm supposed to go that way. That means I'm going this way. Game logic. Ooh. Fork. Door. Top circle. Candy. That was circle. Well, I was going to say I don't mind stealing the Blue Sun's money. This is probably the money of the people that were in this mining place that were probably killed. They don't need it either. They're dead.
Jerk Selim just fired me for no reason. I swear the guy has it out for me. I hear the Blue Suns are hiring people to take out some dumbass vigilante on Omega. I'm gonna go show them how it's done. Wish me luck.
Oh, that guy's dead. That guy's super dead. Too bad Garrus isn't in my party. I wonder if he would have said anything. Although, isn't the theory on Omega that Archangel's dead? Like the remaining, probably like the remaining people were probably like, "Oh yeah, we killed him." Oh yeah, Jacob, give me some fire bullets. Nope. Oh, he didn't have shield anymore. Well, crap. Yeah, it's kind of like when you go on loyalty missions with your third person. They don't say anything. I brought Garrus with Tally's mission. I brought Jacob on Miranda's. I was like, if anyone's going to say anything important, it's going to be them, right? They know him. Like, they know each other. Nothing. Not a single word. It was awkward, too. There'd be like a scene where you can select the camera angle only shows the two people that matter, like Shepard and the person who's on the mission. And then the third person would just kind of like walk up and just be like, hey, guys. I'm here.
We've got a major haul coming in from that dig site, boys. Move all the unsorted cargo to the mines to make room.
I don't even think I need any more stuff to research. You don't actually need to scan that many things in this game. I did like 5 systems of scanning, and I was set for the entire game, pretty much.
Whoever you are, you won't make it out of here alive.
Oh, really? Oh, this brings back old times, doesn't it? Me, Jacob, and Miranda taking on this mech. Okay, well, there's 2 of them, but...
They see you, Shepard.
You know, it's fights like the... Okay, Miranda's dead. They're both dead. We're all dead. Everyone's dead. I'm dead. Yeah. It's missions like this that are going to make that one command really hard. The one where I can't use abilities for 10 minutes. I'm an engineer, so... Not being able to use abilities for 10 minutes is going to suck. Alright. Miranda, that looks very uncomfortable. Get up. Alright, well, not the greatest. Okay, he's going nuts.
Moving.
Miranda's tricking him. Miranda's doing it.
Friendly fire.
Oh, no. Well. The other one is, you get to decide my loadout for all 3 of my characters on a mission. That's going to be really bad in 3 as an engineer, because someone can tell me to equip, like, the heaviest weapons possible, so I basically don't have abilities either. And if anyone knows me, my aiming is not great in games at this point. So it forces me to use bullets to kill things instead of abilities. Kaboom! I would say that was a waste of metagel, but they did distract them for a good bit.
I've lost shield.
Alright, this is fine. I'm good. I'm good. What was that? Huzzah! Everyone get up.
Enemies
Oh,
front.
not done yet.
Gotcha.
Nothing's gonna hurt me now.
Oh, have fun on the phone. Hopefully it's something positive. Miranda, what is wrong with you today? Oh, hello. Oh, I killed a Turian. I hate killing Turians and Solarians. And I would say Quarians, but you never really fight Quarians, do you? Is there ever a point in the game where you fight Quarians? I don't think there is. Okay. That was risky, but I had to do it. All right. Wow. I feel bad now. Oh no. Oh, I am very dead. I am very dead. I'm about to drop. I have nowhere to go. Okay. All right then. Please tell me it was auto save after the mechs. Pretty please.
They've seen us.
It was not. All right.
Got it.
You go there.
Sure thing. Sure thing.
You go there
Easy
because it's
enough.
better cover. Okay.
You bet.
Jacob, okay. All right, Miranda, you just single-handedly take that one out, and I'll take this one out.
Here we go.
Oh, well, she's in trouble. All right, shields down. Good, good, good. Of one of them. The other one has been distracted for a while by something. Maybe, like, saw a butterfly or something. So I'm good. I think I'm good. Kind of forgot that I should be using energy drain instead of incinerate on the health of robots. And wow, I got lucky here. He's just been stuck there the entire time. Might have just freed him, but all right.
Clear the blast zone.
Ooh. All right, you go there.
Grabbing cover.
We're compromised.
You go there.
Taking cover.
I'll go here. I'm being an effective commander. That was terrible. All right, it's time for a more fun weapon.
Night. Nice.
Now they are suffering, aren't they?
Throwing up a barrier.
This series, I feel like this should be a Renegade Shepard thing. Although when I get to my Renegade Shepard playthrough,
This should take the heat
these
off.
screams are going to have a different meaning. It's, you know, he likes to kill people. God, these screams are going to haunt my nightmares. You know, like Shepard's nightmares. All the people that I've murdered, all the people I've burned to death. This is one of the other Eclipse things. It's just like a random base, like a mining base, I think. And hello, Seek Me Liberty. How are you doing today? And Miranda's dead. Miranda's dead. Could you stop? Could you die a little quieter, please? My God, he's... It just keeps going. There. It's nice and quiet now. Yeah, I remember that. I do remember that. It actually didn't happen in my playthrough somehow. You know those dreams that Shepard has in 3, where he's walking through the forest and everyone's burning to death? That's what this Shepard's going to have already. It is kind of brutal, isn't it? When you're an engineer, you just burn people to death. Oh, well. Client agent incoming. An agent from the prospective client arrived today. The client has asked for discretion, which raised a few red flags. On Commander Santiago's suggestion, I plan to persuade the agent to divulge the nature and location of the cargo. Prothean artifact. Well, that didn't take long. The client's agent folded under minimum pressure. Commander Santiago's hunch was correct. The client hopes to hire us to move a Prothean artifact from the dig site. With a little more pressure, the agent should gladly give up the location of the dig site itself. Ooh. Dig site location. It took some persuasion, but the agent gave up the location of the dig site. I'm dispatching ships and men to the location now. Santiago ought to be pleased. That Prothean artifact is worth much more than we'd ever get for transporting it. Well, let's go get it. I like collecting Prothean artifacts. Like that sphere thing that you have in 3 in your room. All right. Wow, they're all right here, aren't they? Door, circle, top, and there we go. Yeah, when it comes to Mass Effect side quests, I know 1s a lot better than 2s and 3s. Like with 1, I can land on the planet and see it and be like, oh yeah, that's where this is. This one, I kind of forget them. It helps that you drive around the planets in 1 a lot, so you kind of get to know what it looks like. Beep, beep, boop. Was there a reason I did that?
That did it.
Deactivated distress beacon. Oh, I guess I blew it up. Eliminated Blue Sun's resistance. Alright. Mission complete. And I think, oh yeah, Aura already used the command before. So next team we're using is Team Contract Killers. Wherever I have to go. Let's see. I might have to backtrack to another area I've already been, but that's fine. It'll be obvious which one it is. Alright. Actually I don't. It's over here somewhere. I think. I don't see it. Save crashing ship. Remember that one. Well, this is interesting. Normally it would show up on the map, wouldn't it? Tachanka, Overlord, Project Firelord. Interesting. It literally said it gave me the location of a Prothean dig site. But it's not popping up on the map. Or in my journal. Is it possible to... I wouldn't think it's possible to get the artifact first. Well, 100%, 100%, 100, that's cluster. 100%, 100%, 100%. Weird. I guess I'll just keep going. Maybe I'll find it. I already did Omega. The Rosetta Nebula. Why not? Because I know in Mass Effect 1 you can do missions without even finding them. You just land on the planet and do them. I wonder if it's possible that I found the Prothean artifact. I don't think I have found a Prothean artifact, though. This might be a new location. Because if I already explored those two, why didn't I explore this one? What do we got? Selene. A mid-sized hydrogen-helium gas giant, Selene has an automated helium-3 refueling station, indicating that this remote system was once inhabited. Its distance from the mass relay and archaic design of the fuel station suggests that the system was mapped by someone who did not go through the relay, but discovered it in independent FTL exploration. Ooh, the old days. Selene is within the frost line of its parent star where gas giants do not normally form. For this reason, Selene is believed to be an extrasolar capture, which once again seems to happen a lot. Parnassus. A boiling hot rock planet with extreme tectonic activity, Parnassus is home to many volcanic mountains. Surface scans reveal several geothermal and solar power stations, tapping the planet's abundant energy. There is no history of the planet or its government in Citadel Council records. Given its proximity to a mapped, recorded planet like Selene, someone must have deleted Parnassus from the database. Ooh, sneaky. And there's nothing here. This is probably one of those systems that's meant to give me a lot of resources. Yep. Alright, moving on. Oh, space is pretty. I wish the exploration of the Mass Effect games was a little more, I don't know, just hard to explain. Like, I wish there was more to it. I'll say it that way. More in depth. Saving crash ship. Why not? Ooh, the Broken Arrow. Well, that sounds familiar. And besides being an episode of Next Generation. Izali. Or Izal? Isel? It could be pronounced a lot of ways. The planet is a standard hydrogen-helium gas giant. Though gas giants are known for their powerful magnetic fields, the planet's field is stronger than current models predict. Within the frost line of its solar system, where gas giants don't usually... There it is again. It happens literally every time. Ooh, the Geth. That'll be a fun one. How Mass Effect one of them to put Geth on it. Jonas, a methane ammonia gas or ice giant, is believed to is being developed as a fuel depot serving the Pylos cluster. Eldfell Ashland Energy has established a base on one of its moons to crack water ice from hydrogen and oxygen and skim helium-3 from its atmosphere. Jonas is also believed to be an extrasolar planet capture. It's literally... Hey, Silver. I've just done some side quests. And the next team I'm using is Team Contract Killer. So I need to remember that. From orbit, Normandy sensors can pick out a hand-painted sign some waggish employee has left outside the complex. Last chance fuel for 100 light years. MSV Broken Arrow. Scans detect a rapidly decaying derelict ship in orbit over planet Jonas. Registration matches the MSV Broken Arrow. Ship's manifest notes volatile munitions cargo aboard. If left undisturbed, the ship's trajectory will lead to impact with Jonas. High probability the crash site will be Fargone, Jonas's largest human colony. Of course it is. Alright. Team Contract Killer. Now, who exactly was Team Contract Killer? I can probably guess. My guess would be Thane and Zaid. And I'm right. Alright. Ooh, 3 points. I guess I could put points in this now. I'm never going to use it, really, but... Why not?
Warning. Collision with the planet's surface is imminent. I am transmitting a countdown to advise you of the time remaining until impact.
Oh, look how cool Thane looks. And then I'm wearing Dragon Age armor. Another time mission. Yellow alert. I'm moving this ship to yellow alert. While we still have seen no sign of trouble, I'm not so sure we won't run into Geth this far out. We have to be prepared for anything. I've been told it's a terrible idea to go this far towards Geth territory, but these colonies need to defend themselves. Sometimes I think the only thing keeping the crew from shriveling up in fear is the 100 crates of military-grade weaponry on board. Dude. A little shore leave when we get to the whatever that is system will do us some good. The Naharimf system. We have a lot of deliveries to make, and it's not going to get any friendlier right here. Red alert. Moving the ship to red alert. The Geth are attacking. We're ill-equipped for an attack of this magnitude, but we'll do everything we can to survive this. These colonies need these weapons, and this attack is further proof of how dire of a situation is out here. Signing off. Well, that's depressing. This will be the last entry in this log. Given the severity of the Geth attack, I have ordered all hands to evacuate and head towards the colony. Should the Geth succeed in capturing this ship, they also gain control of the 100 crates of weapons in the cargo hold. Therefore, I am using my authorization codes to scuttle the ship, hopefully destroying the Geth that remain on board. I intend to stay aboard to make sure the ship dies gracefully. My plan is to disable the ship's engines, thus causing our orbit to decay. This will bring the MSV Broken Arrow down to the surface where the self-destruct timer will destroy the ship. I must be careful. If I fail, there's no telling where this ship may end up. Yeah, good job. I remember this mission. I remember I couldn't figure out where to go once because the level design was weird and you had to, like, go away. I couldn't really tell you could go. Alright, candy. Fork, candy. Oh, and speaking of Caden, Caden's alive in my game. For for the first time in a long time. Why can't I shoot? What is going on? My game acted weird for a second there. Okay. This is a pretty good team, by the way. I've used this team before, but it had a name. I don't remember what the old name was, but Zaid and Thane are a pretty good duo. Offline. Life support. Systems damaged. Hull breach detected. Oh. Engines disabled. Alright. Wait. Oh, there it is. Thought I saw something over here. Engine room sealed. Well, that's not nice. Oh, out of the way. Alright. Yeah, I mean, the idea of asteroid drops is a thing in sci-fi worlds. Literally just taking a rock and pushing it towards someone's planet. Kind of scary. Oh, interrupted. Come on, it was done. All right, here I have to basically kill some Geth. Okay, they're back. Cool. It's a race against time. All right, keep them busy. Got it. See, I didn't know I could go down here. In fact, I don't remember how. Okay, it's over here. I could not figure out this was a way to go for a while, so I just lost. The timer ran out. Kind of like how most governments on Earth have banned biological weapons. In World of Mass Effect, I'm pretty sure asteroid drops are also, like, banned. You can't do them.
I've lost shields.
Even in, like, times... It's like a war crime, basically. But, of course, the Batarians don't care. Because they're Batarians. They're also not part of the council races, so why do they have to listen to the rules? Yeah, mission accomplished. The ship is still swarming with Geth, but hey. Look at that warp drive.
That ought to do it.
Stabilized MSV Broken Arrow. Remaining Geth have disengaged. The colony is safe. Man, Shepard does a lot of stuff in this game. Like, this game is just on a new level. In Mass Effect 1, it's like, oh, you saved this person. Or you saved Pharaoh's colony, a small human colony. That was a main mission. In this, it's like, I just saved a moon. Oh, yeah, Chewbacca got... I remember hearing about that. Chewbacca got crushed by a moon. I mean, if you have to go out, pretty epic getting crushed by a moon.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Although, sadly, most of those books are no longer canon. In fact, I think none of them are. It's only the books that came out after Episode 7, or I think like a little before Episode 7. If there was ever a time to actually read them all, I guess it was then. I'm sure they're already up to like 100 already. To the Normandy. Our thanks. Oh, it's from the governor of the colony. We retrieved your identity from the docking data aboard the MSV Broken Arrow. We've led to believe your crew is responsible for saving our colony from a catastrophic event. Not only did you defeat the Geth and prevent the ship from crashing into the planet in a trajectory that would have destroyed our colony, but you have also saved nearly 100 munition crates that would have been lost in the ship scuttling. Thanks to you, we are safe and can continue the Broken Arrow's work in aiming the colony on the fringe of Geth space. On behalf of the residents of Paragon Colony, you have our eternal gratitude. Well, that's nice. Next. It's all in a day's work for Commander Shepard. Dorada. Well, unfortunately it is. Well, hopefully you don't hate all of it, because that's what we're stuck with. Ciano. Named for an ancient Asari philosopher known for being a contrarian, orbits Dorada at a retrograde. It is believed to be an object that fell into the systems millions of years ago from parts unknown. The outermost of Dorada's 2 inner asteroid belts is thought to have been a small planetoid that was broken up by Cyano's passage into the system. Cyano is formed of low-density rock. It is tidally locked to Dorada, the same hemisphere always faces the sun, or the star. There is evidence that a complex of artificial structures, a complex of artificial structures once existed in the north of the sunward-facing hemisphere, but they have been badly degraded by millennia of heat and radiation. Several bunkers of radioactive waste, apparently byproducts of primitive fission plants, have been discovered. Interesting. Wouldn't that be a freaky thing to happen if your planet got lunged out of its system and you just died in the cold of space, and then like the corpse of your planet gets locked into a sun's orbit somewhere else and then it's discovered? What a weird thing to think of, like your planet traveled through space. There's a lot of stuff in this system. Thenessee, or Tennessee. Tennessee is a small barren rock. Awesome. Though there is evidence that it once had an atmosphere of carbon dioxide, only trace amounts of carbon and xenon remain. Like Cyano, it is tidally locked to Dorada. Not much going on there.
Anomaly detected.
Oh, anomaly detected. Canalis is smaller than Earth, but has unusually high density. The high level of tectonic activity indicates the density is caused by an abundance of radioactive materials in the core. These, combined with the planet's unusually high rate of spin, raise the planet's internal temperature and cause volcanism. While several companies perform mining essays in the late 2170s, the world's geological instability precludes development. And I can land here. Yeah, unfortunately, since everything's not canon anymore, all of the stuff with I've read some of the backstory of like the kids of Han Solo and what they did, and then it was all wiped out.
Probe launched. I have found something.
Sensors detecting anomalous weather patterns on the planet's surface. Geth activity detected. Recommend extreme caution. But the Geth are my friend. Later. All right, what team am I bringing? Who wants to do the thing? It's exclamation point squad 2. If anyone wants to give me a random squad name to run with. And I'm pretty sure it works for everybody. I take a look at the alternate costumes. Ooh, look at that. Got red. I kind of like the black suit. I'm going to go with some alternate suits for now. No, I really don't like this one. It's a little too cybery for me. That's fine, though. Why not? I'll just go with alternate for everyone at this point. Okay. Oh. Ooh, I got loose cannons. And who was loose cannons? Well, that was Zaid and Garrus. Oh, and silver. I added a few channel point things. They're not great. They're specific mainly to just Mass Effect games, for the most part. I mean, they even say Shepard in them, so. But I need more time to think of some generic ones. Destroy Geth climate. They have a weather device. What kind of James Bond stuff is this? They have a weather machine. Come on, guys. I mean, I like most of the original, just for a change of pace. I think it's unfair. I get to change my armor all the time, and they don't. All right, I'm switching off the sniper rifle here. I don't think it'd be that effective. And no, give me that. Zaid, are you really just gonna stand there? AI aren't the best in this game when it comes to survivability. Nope, I don't want this. I don't want that. I want armor piercing. You know, lucky for me, Geth have flashlights for heads, so I can see them through the through this whatever you want to call it. Oh, look at that!
Firing a high impact shot.
Now that's some sci-fi stuff right there. I'm just collecting all the stuff. Uh-oh. Now, hold on. Oh, we got... Oh, let's see. Silver Redeemed Team Builder. And OmniTool has an update. Well, I love that one. I can't use... That means I cannot use abilities for 10 minutes because my OmniTool is updating. Also, that means on the next mission, you get to decide a team name. Well, basically what it does is, you pick 2 people I get to use. If it's not already a team, you get to name it. If it is, then I'll tell you it's already a team and we can try to work out what isn't a team, or we just run with that team. But for being 5,000 points, you get to make your own team. Like, give me 2 people and I'll tell you like what if they're a team or not, and then you get to name it. But alright, hold on. Starting now. I have 10 minutes and I can't use abilities, which means I can only use guns. You know what? Even my teammates can't use abilities. There we go. No abilities. Only guns. I did it because I'm an engineer, and since engineers are obviously more effective with abilities in use, this is going to be a thing. Oh, uh-oh. The worst thing is I can't use energy drain to keep me alive. And if I accidentally use an ability, it adds... I'm going to add 2 minutes to the timer if I accidentally use an ability. Because I might. Or it just resets. Oh, that'd be so brutal if I reset the timer if I use an ability. Luckily, I already have armor-piercing rounds on. But yeah, we'll make you a team. It was originally going to be like, if you pick 2 people that's already on a team, I'll just use it, but that's boring. We'll figure out what 2 don't have a team yet, and you can name them. I'm lucky that I have a pretty solid combat team with me. If I had brought people like Morden and Tally, I'd be in trouble. Can you imagine a team of Morden, Tally, and me on a mission with no abilities? I can't see what I'm doing. Come out. I can't use abilities. I also can't just sit back for 10 minutes. I actually have to kind of try. Oh. Oh no. Woo. I mean, I love ability spamming in 2 and 3 because it's free. You have ammo in this game now. In 1, you had unlimited ammo. So, screw it. I'll just use my gun. Zaid, could you please do something, man? You just kind of... Woo! Okay. When I do my Psycho Shepard playthrough, which I will be doing at some point, I'm going to be a Vanguard. I feel like a Vanguard would be good for like a takes pleasure in killing everyone kind of person. And then I'm going to do a randomizer playthrough where everything is based on RNG. I'm hoping to get Sentinel. I would love to get Sentinel because Sentinel's the one class I haven't played through as. But it's a 1 in 6 chance. Maybe I'll get lucky. Kind of reminds me of the thing at the end of 3, doesn't it? Oh, I forgot to switch out my weapon. That's right. I want to switch to the nuke.
We can use this.
Recovered Geth climate change technology. Now, that mission only took about 4 minutes off the timer, I'm going to pause the timer in my brain because I don't have a timer on me. And that means I have 6 more minutes of no abilities when the next mission starts. I think that's fair. Got climate change. Yay. And next mission, Silver gets to make a team and name it. Hooray. I mean, I have 24 teams made, but there's a lot of combinations I don't have. I mean, everyone would have to be on at least like 8 or 9 teams to have every combination, so. Oh, no messages. Do. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. Planet Zeth is a common hydrogen-helium gas giant. An abundance of sulfur in the upper atmosphere give it distinct yellow stripes. They had to try to think of stuff to put on this planet's description. It has yellow stripes. How about planet Cineas? Cineas? Darth Cineas? A standard hydrogen-helium gas giant, Cineas has more than 80 moons. They kind of phoned it in with this, didn't they? Whoever was responsible for this system in the game and real life. It's like, hey, what's the description of that planet? I don't know. Oh, this one? Okay, this one's got a decent amount. With an orbital period nearly 2 millennia long, the cold and distant Voresa was actually missed in the initial Asari survey of the system. Only a few up-mineral essay sent to Canalus by a Volus mining concern noticed its subtle movement across the stars. Voresa is a methane ammonia ice giant, circled by a retinue of deep frozen moons. Its remoteness makes it a popular drive-discharge point for pirates working the Pylos Nebula cluster. In the last 2 years, several dozen ships have disappeared while passing through the Dorada system. As Pylos is currently unclaimed by any sovereign power, Council naval patrols are few and far between. Thus far, none of the pirates responsible have been apprehended. Oh no. Yeah, this is the Wild West, all right? Everywhere I go, it's Batarian slavers and Batarian terrorists and Batarian... It's Batarians. It's always Batarians. Netisa. An unremarkable methane ammonia gas giant. Netisa would be of no consequence if it wasn't for the approachable gas giant, if it wasn't the only approachable gas giant in the Satent system. Boros Volus colony has set up a few automated ice cracking stations around the planet, and Nauru Combine has been contracted to set up a helium-3 extraction facility. Construction has lagged due to the CEO's arrest in a kickback scandal that reached to the highest levels of the Vol Ministry of the Frontier. So much corruption and messed up stuff in this system. Boro. It is a young Volus colony world, settled in defiance of a threat by Terminus pirate groups. The pirates, who can't use the world themselves, have suggested that the Volus hire them to protect the colony. The Volus responded by requesting military protection from the Turian allies. Although uncomfortably hot by Volus standards, Boro has the rare combination of high pressure and ammonia ecology Volus require. Development of the colony is proceeding rapidly. That's nice, they found their own little planet here. They don't have to wear their little suits. Resaris. An airless rock of mixed light ores. Resaris is only of note for the Terranu impact crater. Okay. A relatively recent asteroid strike within the last million years, the core of the object was partially composed of element 0. Oh. It struck at low enough velocity that the EZO remained near the surface. Over the years, many pirates and wildcat miners have attempted to extract the ore. It is believed that the debris originated in the pulsar system, AAP 34211 plus 19. Good name. The supernova that formed the pulsar also created the red emission nebula that human spacers have unofficially named the Sakura Nebula. Ooh, hot Jupiter. Raskel. Rasel is a massive hot Jupiter gas giant that whips around the star Satent once every 4.5 days. Wow. So a year on this planet is 4.5 days. Like most planets of its type, it migrated inwards from its initial position in the system. The planet is one of the few close-orbiting gas giants to show a marked temperature difference in its sun-facing and dark-side hemispheres. The atmosphere absorbs and re-radiates the sun's heat too quickly for winds to carry the heat to the dark side. There is a temperature difference of over 1,000 degrees between the gas giant's hot and cold poles. Ooh. Oh, no anomaly. Oh. Anedia is a small ice body with very low density. Its mass is only 4% that of Earth's. That is a not very dense planet. It appears to be composed of mainly of, that was weird, carbon and water ice, but over the millennia it has accrued a trace atmosphere of krypton and xenon. While the planet's gravity is weak enough that a cruiser could land on it safely, there is no particular reason one would want to go. So there's no reason to go here. Pirates have been known to land to recover ice from cracking into hydrogen and oxygen. One area in the southern hemisphere, the so-called Anedian scraps, is so frequently used for this purpose that higher albedo raw ice can be easily seen from orbit. There was nothing in this system. I feel cheated. Chrysaroy. There is only... Okay, never mind. Thought it was going to be like 3 planets, but there's more. Geas is another methane ammonia gas giant, very similar to its near twin, Uzan. Wait a minute. We've already seen a planet named Uzan. It represents a nearly featureless robin egg blue face to the surface. Wait a minute. I know we've seen a planet called Uzan. If one of these planets is named Uzan, there's a repeat in the game. Tenoth. It's a little more than a glorified ice dwarf that has drifted inward from Chrysaroy's Oort cloud over the millennia. Its extremely elliptical orbit is ultimately unstable. Computer projections suggest it will impact the atmosphere of Gaius in a few billion years. Just around the corner. You kind of forget, in terms of space, billion years, not that much. Not really. There it is! I know we found a planet called Uzan before. Although I think this has a different description. A typical methane ammonia ice giant, Uzan has 37 moons of various sizes. Chithis, one of the largest, orbits at a retrograde, suggesting it was a planetesimal that was captured by the gas giant gravity well. The planet itself is believed to be an extrasolar capture as well, though millions of years before Chithis came on the scene. Evidence collected by planetary geologists suggests that Chithis was for many centuries a water world, heated by tidal flexing as its orbit circularized around? Why not just say orbit? I mean, or just, whatever. The planetary ocean, once hundreds of kilometers deep, must now be frozen solid. Some have recommended drilling test bores to see if life ever developed in Uzan seas, but the question is considered academic. Theanax. The planet's surface is covered by water and ammonia hydrate ices, which are constantly repaid by cryovolcanic process. The world's size and density suggest the core contains heavier elements and retains much of the heat of the system's formation. Netus lies improbably close to the red dwarf Chrysaroy. This allows it to approach habitability, though it is quite frigid. It is tidally locked with a hot pole and a cold pole. Along the Terminator, the temperature averages just above freezing. On the lee side, the temperatures are well below freezing. Netus has developed a limited native ecology. Much of its clusters permanently attached around geothermal vents. There are, however, more advanced forms of life. Several arthropodal herbivore species wander back and forth across the Terminator, as they require nutrients available in both environments for sustenance. More dangerous are the omnivore predator species that devour the arthropods. Most animal life on Netus has limited vision, but finally developed thermal senses. Oh, nowhere to land again. Maybe this is going to take like 4 more streams. I kind of forgot. There's a lot of systems in this game that are only meant for mining.
You
at 1/2 capacity.
Thank you, Edie. But I play the gas game. How low can I go? Next. Can't see past this stuff. Alright, that's 100. I will go here and look at all the systems except for the IFF one. Oh, this is where the Sentry place is. Okay, that was in Mass Effect 1. Teshub. The first and largest of the 2 gas giants in the Hawking Ada Gateway system, Teshub is composed mainly of hydrogen and helium. The brown and orange coloration in its upper cloud decks are caused by the upwelling of sulfur from lower levels of the atmosphere. So, typical gas giant. Hebit, or Hebit, is a methane ammonia ice giant. When Heavy Metals Exomining of China won the bidding rights to develop the moon of Wait a minute. Presrup. That sounds super familiar. In the Sentry system. It began by establishing helium-3 refueling facilities on Hebit. The station, completed this year, is considered a model facility by the executives of the state-run company. Though the station produces more than enough fuel to supply the HMEC ships running to and from Century, it has a crew of only a dozen for maintenance and oversight. Nearly all the day-to-day operations are automatic. Yeah, I can't even say it. Prespit. Yeah, this Century is in Mass Effect 1. I know that. The system Schwarzschild. Alright. Nice empty system over here. This is a big system. Where? There it is. Linosa. It's a hydrogen-helium gas giant. It is surrounded by several thin rings of debris. Analysis of this debris has been difficult due to its extreme age and fragility, but several apparently nano-manufactured materials have been identified. The leading theory is that the inhabitants of Edimus mine the atmosphere for helium-3. Boy, aren't gas giants just interesting? Look, there are a few that have interesting tidbits. Most of them are, very simple. Rahali is a typical hydrogen-helium gas giant. See? It is notable because none of its moons is larger than 12 kilometers in diameter, a rare trait among the charted gas giants in the galaxy. So it's rare because it has even less moons, and they're smaller. Edimus. It is a super-terrestrial world, a third larger than Earth. It is in a post-garden state that clearly shows evidence of attack from space. While now waterless, the shores of former oceans show patterns of cratering too regular to be anything but saturation bombardment by dreadnought-class kinetic weapons. Although it is unclear how, most of the atmosphere has been lost. Archaeologists have found little of note. It appears that all settled regions were touched by the global bombardment. The few relics found suggest an advanced spacefaring culture thrived on the world somewhere between 20 and 40 million years ago. The level of antiquity made it impossible to estimate the world's former population or guess whether it was the race's homeworld or a colony. Reapers. Hit the Reapers again. Adahil. A typical Venusian greenhouse world, Adahil is only of note for a few scattered craters. Though flattened by millions of years of high pressure, the marks of orbital bombardment strikes are unmistakable. It is generally accepted among academics that whoever hailed from or settled Schwarzschild's second planet, Edimus, must have had outposts on Adahil as well. So they are long dead. Could have been the Reapers, could have been somebody else. And now, I'm not going there. Good old Century. Brings back memories of Mass Effect 1. Which means there's probably nothing to do here. Tamahera has a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and xenon. The surface is icy and composed of sodium oxide with deposits of calcium. It contains a few unremarkable metals, but mainly consists of rock. The presence of canyons and floodplains indicate that liquid water once existed. suggesting Tamahera had a thicker, insulating atmosphere in the past. Klindagon. That also kind of sounds familiar. It's an arid terrestrial, slightly larger than Earth, but with a lower density than reflects its relative lack of heavier elements. The crust is composed of tin and aluminum, with wide deserts of dust-fine sand that are easily stirred by the wind. Klindagon's most striking feature is the Great Rift Valley, that stretches across the southern hemisphere. What is most fascinating about the rift is that it does not appear to be natural. The geological record suggests it is the result of a glancing blow by a mass accelerator round of unimaginable destructive power that occurred some 37 million years ago. I'm pretty sure that's the Leviathan thing. Because the 37 million years ago is, I think, when the Reaper died. Well, died. And also the whole Leviathan thing, I think it's all connected. That would explain why there's a dead Reaper in the other system, maybe. Cantra. A terrestrial world of average size, Cantra's atmosphere is composed of nitrogen and argon. Its frozen surface is mainly composed of tin with deposits of calcium. Aside from some spectacular formations of water ice at the poles, the planet has little to recommend it. So, boring. Theropto. It's a typical ice gas giant with traces of chlorine and sulfur in its atmosphere. It has over 100 moons and an extensive ring system composed of pulverized rock, presumably the debris from shattered moons. Oh, another system of nothing. Space. The empty frontier. These are the boring voyages of the Normandy. To boldly go where no one wants to go. Far Rim.